This is the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about. This is the world. We don't fuck around. If we did, we found out we are drunks. This is the world. We may not be right, but we don't know what about.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 83 of the Drunks vs. the World podcast. My name is Lucas.
I am Jason.
I am Justin. And we are
the Drunks
versus
the world.
Now, I really want to point out here right now, who is the drunkest one at the table?
Right now it's Justin.
Without a doubt.
Now, Justin, what time did you start today? About 9:30, 10?
Yeah.
You started drinking before I woke up today.
Yeah.
I woke up at 10 today, which is early for me.
Shit, I woke up at like 11.
Fuck, you outslept me today.
Yeah.
So I guess I am the biggest drunk at the table.
Just today. Not overall.
Cheers to you, buddy.
Hey.
Jason and I are definitely still bigger drunks, but...
Yeah.
Oh, what? Whoa. Yeah, you probably are.
You don't go out on Fridays, usually, okay?
Yeah. I usually don't go out at all, but last night I did.
I go out on Wednesdays. I go out on Fridays. I go out on Saturdays.
You guys don't get these hangovers like I do.
No.
I told you how to fix that shit.
Don't give me your fucking lectures about hangovers.
Drink more.
Quit being a pussy.
You're
lucky. You know what? You're lucky. You're lucky.
I'm seasoned.
Yeah.
Seasoned.
Give it another 5 years, Justin, and you'll probably be in the same boat where it's... Because I used to get hangovers, too, in, like, my early 30s. Now I'm 41.
After I was able
I'm just tired.
After I was able to start drinking again, after that year hiatus, I did start getting hangovers again.
Oh, yeah.
And then now it's just, I'm like, back to normal.
Yep. I wake up, I'm just tired. Although on Thursday, I actually did, at work, I did start to get a hangover headache partway through the day. And I left work because of it. Not because of it. It was just an excuse to leave.
If you felt the way I did, you wouldn't even be here right now.
No, I believe I believe that, yeah.
I have worse hangovers than all you.
I'm not contesting that at all.
Oh, maybe, yeah. But the thing is like you're drinking...
Yeah, don't call me a pussy.
Your drinking habit is all over the place. So, could you go from beer... You'll drink some Morgans. You drink fucking wine at home. I mean, dude, you're me. I drink beer and Fireball.
Yeah. If you cut the wine out, you would never have a hangover again.
I drink wine all the time.
Dude, we recorded 3 times at your place this last winter, and you drank a bottle.
That was one time.
Bro, that was 3 times.
Brother, you boofed a bottle of wine when we were there.
Yeah.
Just straight up, you fucking tornadoed that shit straight into your asshole.
They were selling. So I went to the street fair today, downtown Fargo.
Oh, look at this guy.
And they had a fucking they had wine slushies they were selling at one of the stands.
Sounds terrible.
But I should have bought one for them.
Yeah.
I was thinking about you and I totally forgot, buddy. I'm sorry. That's on me.
Well, I
apologize. Hurtful. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You know what? And one thing.
Don't call me a pussy.
Why?
Everybody's hangovers are like snowflakes.
They are all different, yeah.
They're all different.
That's true.
But I told you how to just... If you take 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen before you go to bed, you will wake up feeling better.
No.
Seriously, that's how I started. No. Like, that's what started making my hangovers better. Before you go to bed, take like 3 ibuprofen.
Yes.
And you'll be...
I don't get headaches. I get brain fog.
Oh, so you need ginseng.
Brain fog is nothing, though.
Brain fog is the worst.
No, the headache is the worst part.
No.
Because that's discomfort. I can do...
No. Brain fog is the worst.
So, dude, I get home from work and I take gummies.
I feel like I need to go to the Jamestown Hospital. I take
gummies so that I get the brain fog, okay? Like, I just want to be... blasted off somewhere.
It's called... There's this stuff called morning relief. I believe we talked about it before. It's made by the makers of Alka-Seltzer. And what it is, it tastes like shit, but it works. And it's, so you rip open the packet, there's 2 tablets, you throw it in some water, and you drink it. It's got ibuprofen, it's got ginseng, and it's got caffeine in it. So, helps your headache. The ginseng is the thing that kind of keeps you from being foggy. You're foggy-brained. And then you have the caffeine that wakes you up.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the shit fucking works, dude. I used it for 3 years.
The other thing I would do on top of that is, like, eat a banana. Eat a banana, because the potassium... One of the biggest problems for me on a day where I'm technically hungover is, like, I'll stretch my legs out and I'll get a Charlie horse in my calf.
That's when yeah.
Yep, the potassium will prevent that.
No. There is nothing that cures.
There is.
No. There's nothing.
We're living proof. We're living proof right here.
Yep, right here.
It's just because how you're wired.
Not necessarily. I mean, again, like I said, this morning relief is what it's called. Yes, it fucking
Not to be
works.
confused with morning release.
Heyo.
I'm just telling you, it fucking works. I've used it, and it works. There's some people who believe in, like, another thing, eat before you go out drinking. Always eat.
Yep.
And eat something that's, like, high in starch.
Yeah,
Or high
carbs,
starch or carbs.
Carbs, yep.
Carbs, So, literally, you're 30-some years old, Justin, and you got 2 guys who've got more, experience under our belt, and we're trying to tell you, and you're telling us
I've done it all.
No,
there's
obviously
nothing.
not.
But you're still young.
I'm just a little boy.
You're building the tolerance,
I think
I'm old enough to know that nothing works.
Have you tried morning relief?
I have not.
Okay, so you haven't tried everything. Have you taken the 1,000 milligrams of ibuprofen before you went to bed? Then you haven't
That's
tried
a
everything.
no.
I don't think that's a good idea.
It is. Why?
Ibuprofen is horrible for you.
It's bad for your stomach, but
Yes.
Bad for your liver.
if you're only doing it, no, that's acetaminophen.
Yeah.
Acetaminophen is the one that'll fuck your liver.
Same church, different pew.
Yes, but you don't want to stack acetaminophen and alcohol, because alcohol also damages your liver. So that's why you go with the ibuprofen and just fuck your stomach up.
There's nothing good about ibuprofen.
No.
And then again,
It's an instant relief for a headache.
so like
I don't get headaches when I drink
so you're foggy brain.
It's
Like I said,
foggy brain.
You need the ginseng.
ginseng.
You have, like, the best type of hangover that exists.
No.
No.
The foggy brain thing is nothing.
Compared to a headache and nausea and, like, vomiting, that's some people drink and then they are throwing up the entire.
I would rather throw up
No.
than have a foggy brain.
No.
Yes. God, you guys are fucked in the head.
That's because we're thinking clearly. You have foggy brain.
Yeah, right now.
Oh, yes.
So back in the day, we used to be able to get that morning relief. I don't know if you can still, but maybe at Walgreens or CVS. But right now, I'm looking it up, and it says you can order it from Target for $4. Walmart wants $5, but that's a different amount of, But I'm telling you, I've used it. The shit works.
Even just try going and buying Pedialyte.
Yes.
Like, something like that, which is designed to,
Not for
like,
brain power.
but to rehydrate you and shit. And
There's that lady in Fargo here that she's a qualified nurse. She's not CNA, like an RN or whatever. And she started a little business to where you call her and she pays so much, and she shows up at your house with an IV. And it works.
basically, all of your hangover problems are caused by dehydration. That is,
Yes.
it's your body, like,
It's different for
Screaming out.
It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody.
We're trying to.
I suffer more than you.
we're just, we used to suffer the same way that you do.
and that's why we're trying.
We
to help
don't
you, but
anymore.
we don't.
You're not doing this shit. You're not.
I don't have to anymore.
Not anymore.
We don't have to anymore. We're trying to help you, buddy.
We're
here for you.
I'm grateful.
We're experienced alcoholics. Okay?
Drunks.
Look at these
Drunks.
guys.
Yes.
Alcoholics go to meetings and beat their kids.
True, yeah. Alcoholics admit that they have a problem.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
I don't have a problem. I have a solution.
I ain't admitting shit. That's how you go to jail. I mean,
Exactly. I'd plead the fifth.
right. No, seriously, I mean, if you actually look up, like, the reasoning why you feel the way you do after alcohol. First of all, I mean, obviously, alcohol is poison. It's not good for you. We all know that. Okay? Your headaches is caused by the lack of fucking fluid around your brain and your skull.
I don't get headaches. I get anxiety. Hangxiety.
How do you get all fucking anxiety after drinking? I don't. I've never felt. I've never felt.
You don't know.
No, I do get hangxiety, and that's a million times better than the headaches and nausea.
Are you talking about like the shake?
Anxiety is
No,
worse.
It's not the DTs.
No, anxiety is like when you. It does stem from dehydration. I can tell that because I drink shitloads of water on Sundays, and it goes away by the end of the day. But it's just this. It's this feeling like something is just not right, you know, and it gets into your head a little bit.
I know what you're talking about, and I've been there, and it's at times you just gotta fucking. Your body's telling you something. First of all, okay. When you're hungover like that, eat something. Get something in your stomach. Get something. Get fucking rehydrated, because obviously booze dehydrates you. And then throw down some fucking ibuprofen.
Yeah,
doesn't help. Doesn't help.
You know what? We're gonna do a controlled study on you one of these weeks.
I got drunk and shit.
Do all of the.
No, we're gonna plan. We're gonna plan ahead. We're gonna buy some that
morning relief,
or whatever. And
two are you're just
experts.
You're experts.
Yeah. We are experts. Okay.
Yeah.
You're a professional.
I woke up today and I was tired and I was like, how am I not? I should feel like shit.
I can't believe that you guys wake up on Sunday mornings. We drink on Saturdays, even Fridays. And I'm fine.
I'm tired. That's it.
That's about it. Yeah. That's about it.
I wish I felt like that.
That's what
you will.
So
I was the same as you in like my early 30s. I was the same.
What
even
if
worse?
If we bought that morning relief, would you at least try it?
Oh, try it, but it's not.
Let's do it one of these.
Yeah.
It's not gonna work. Anxiety is a real thing.
We are going to we're gonna blow your mind.
Yeah, we're gonna blow your mind. Yeah. No, there's like I said.
I hope so. I hope you're right.
There was another thing that you used to be able to buy back in the day. I can't remember what it was called, but it was kind of the same thing as morning relief. But what you had to do is you had to take 3 of these pills before you went out drinking, right?
Yep.
And then you took one every hour for up to like so long. But you weren't allowed to you couldn't take more than whatever, you're not supposed to drink more than 6 beers while you have this thing. And they're like,
6? That's just getting started.
Right. Yeah.
That's just getting started.
Yeah, that's brunch. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
And I can't remember, but one of the main ingredients this other thing was coal. And it helped, apparently this shit would help draw the alcohol out of your.
I could see that.
I can't believe you guys don't suffer the way other people
Trust me, there's fucking days.
Because you guys drank.
It's because we've already been through it in our lives, you know?
So, not last weekend, not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before, I went to trivia. You were at home. You had a rough day the next day.
Rough day.
For work. And I went to trivia with Lucas, and we were there till, I think I finally got an Uber.
It was like 11:20.
Yeah. Finally got an Uber home. And I got here, and I was like, I'm not really done drinking, right? So I text the kid. I was like, hey, grab the clicker, let me in the garage, in the Studio 204. And I sat down where Lucas is at. I put music on and videos. I was kind of dinking around with the new game and all that stuff. Next thing you know, I'm sitting there watching old school fucking videos, music videos. I was down here till like 5 in the fucking morning, right?
That's great.
I was down and I started drinking at like 6:30 that morning, the night before. So I was like, holy shit, I gotta go upstairs, you know? Woke up, or I got up, went upstairs, ate something, went to bed, woke up at like 11. I was like, all right then. What am I doing today? And it was Thursday. I was like, I was run down. I was tired but I wasn't fucking.
That's what it is for me. Is I'm super tired, but at the same time, when I wake up and I'm super tired, I can't fall back asleep. So it's like this weird situation where I'm like exhausted and tired, but I can't sleep, so I might as well do something.
Get out of bed.
Yeah.
You know,
You guys are lucky.
Trust us, Justin. You're not
the first one that's ever gone through this shit, dude.
You're gonna advance.
I've been doing this shit for a long time now.
You're gonna get on our level.
I should be at that point now where
you're gonna level up here. We're gonna level you up.
You'll be on our level soon.
Yeah.
I fucking hope so. 'Cause I ain't fucking quitting drinking, I'll tell you that.
Right? That's
nobody likes a quitter.
It's like
nobody
likes a quitter. I mean,
god damn.
You quit. So
because I fucking love drinking, dude.
Me too.
Wednesday was so much fun.
It is, yeah.
I had so much fun on Wednesday.
You know,
it was great.
Jason, you should have fucking.
You know, normally I don't go to the bar a lot because one main reason is
you don't have any money.
It's expensive.
The big thing is because we're normally a two income family, but since my shit started going on, we are a single income, and it wouldn't. Mm-hmm. Now the wife is very gracious. Like every other week, gives me, hands me like $40-$50 and says, "Go play trivia."
It's $50 and a hand job.
Getting a tug job?
I'll just take the 50.
Fuck the hand job.
But no, so, and after I had to quit my drinking for a year, court ordered, when I quit drinking for my year and I came back and I thought I was going to go back to how I was.
Yeah, you were drinking way more.
Yeah, I used to drink, I was going out drinking 3-4 times a week at the bar. Me and Kelly figured out that we were spending on the average $1,800 a month on boozing.
Nice.
That was a hell of a fucking nice house payment right there.
Well,
back then, can you imagine the fucking house payment I could have made?
Oh my god, yeah.
We'd have a 5-bedroom, 6-bath, fucking, $450,000.
Jeff Bezos' house.
But now, I mean, wouldn't I mind going out to the bar once in a while? I went out last night. That was the first time in a couple weeks.
I love the bar.
I fucking love.
I love the bar. Even though I sometimes meet these goddamn bitches that end up ghosting me.
Let's hear what happened. Did you hear?
I told him about it on Wednesday because I had texted her and she's like, "Oh,
I thought it happened."
It started on Saturday. We texted a lot on. That's right. Yeah, texted a lot on Saturday, like literally till like 4 a.m. Then on Wednesday, I texted her. So she responded the first time,
and then done.
And I was like, "Hey, what are you doing Friday? Like, we'll hit up one of those dive bars that you suggested, okay? I didn't suggest it. You suggested it." And this was the last time she responded. She was like, "I'm not sure if I'm going to be out of town or not this weekend. Text me on Friday if I don't get back to you, and I'll let you know."
I mean, that sounds kind of legit.
Yeah. And so I texted her on Friday. I was like, "Hey, you going out of town today?" Nothing.
Maybe she is, though.
No, but you should still have phone service.
You never know, dude. I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm going to throw this out there.
She's the one that asked to exchange numbers.
No, but check this out.
She's the one that was like, "Hey, let's go to dive bars and all this shit."
Me and the wife are on Cricket Wireless, right? And if we go to Williston, all we can really do with Cricket is call, right? Can't text, unless we hit, like, Wi-Fi. Before that, we were on like Metro PCS and whatever, and you couldn't get anything past fucking Jamestown. Dickinson area, or Jamestown, Valley City area. So maybe she's got something like that. You don't know. I mean, you never know.
No, I know.
I know. I don't think she has Metro PCS.
You don't.
I think this bitch.
You don't know her life.
You know what? I'm practiced enough to. This is not the first time that somebody has been. Like, it's been their idea that we do something, and then they don't respond. This is not the first time for me. So I think
been there.
I think in my next doctor's appointment, I'm going to ask about chemical castration. I don't have to deal with it anymore.
So you're going to be a, what do they call them?
It's like a eunuch, except without cutting actually cutting your balls off.
Right.
Then I can just go and drink, and I don't fucking care about women and all this shit. Like,
bitches be crazy, dog.
They are.
Do you want to not care about women anymore?
Kind of. Like, I don't care that much to begin with, but then every now and then,
just say fuck it.
It's just every now and then when you finally are like, you do put yourself out there, and then it's like, oh, they don't respond again.
I mean, I get it. You feel like you only get shot down so many times.
Yeah,
but there's also the times that you don't.
I mean, yeah,
and there's few and far between, obviously.
Is it
you're
worth
gonna get shot
it,
down? Hey, if you get shot down fucking 9 out of 10 times, all it takes is that one.
I don't mind getting shot down. It's when it's their idea. All right, so it's like I wasn't even the one that was approaching them. They're the ones that say, "Hey, let's do this," and then they don't respond. That gets me.
That sucks.
That gets me.
That sucks.
I mean, go ahead.
I'll tell you a kind of fucked up thing. Grew up in a small town, Napoleon, North Dakota.
Yep, like 20 people in your graduating class.
23.
And a really short dictator.
Really short dictator.
Napoleon.
Yeah.
So, this is kind of fucked up. I'm having dreams of Napoleon. I'm having
Bonaparte?
Joaquin Phoenix is
that
doing
hat
a movie.
that he wears.
Yeah.
Looks like a good movie.
Yeah. But he's like 6 foot tall, and they fucking
Napoleon.
Napoleon.
He was
he's
tiny.
A midget.
Yeah.
So
they call it a Napoleon complex. Like,
didn't he get sent like to fucking some little island afterwards? After
I'm not sure.
I think it was a battle of Waterloo, and I think he got.
He might have had a small man syndrome.
Yeah, and that's what it's literally named after him. So
yes.
Anyway,
you know, I don't feel like I miss the town, but I have dreams about the town, like literally 3 times a week. It's embarrassing to talk about.
No, that's not uncommon. I dream of like my high school and shit. Like, yeah, that is super common for me.
Like there's something inside me that feels like I have to move back because I have so much dreams about this place.
No, it's just that's the way brains work.
I hate it.
You grew up there. It's like all your formative years were spent there. That's going to be in your brain for the rest of your life.
Do you think if I moved there, I would stop having dreams about this place?
No.
Then you start having dreams about Fargo.
That could be too. Like, but you're gonna be 90 years old with Alzheimer's, and you don't even know how to shit properly, and you're still gonna be having dreams about Napoleon. That's the way it works.
Yeah, the town, not the dictator.
Yeah,
you're probably right. There's me having these dreams makes me feel like subconsciously I should move back.
No, that's wrong. You definitely don't want to move,
dude. You would be so upset. So there's times where I've thought about moving back to Williston, where I'm from, and I catch myself and I beat the shit out of myself for thinking about it. I'm not kidding you. I mean, when I had custody,
dude, you have a fucking family here. You have an established family.
I have family there.
I don't have shit.
You have Lenny
live here,
and Lenny, and your brother.
Yeah.
And your future sister-in-law.
Lenny would probably prefer that.
And Michael.
Michael.
And us.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you guys.
And Emma.
No, I mean, I'm half kidding when I say that.
Well, see, like I said, when I had custody of my 2 kids before I met Kelly and Emma, I almost took my kids to Williston because I knew it was a start over. They didn't have to deal with their crazy ass mom. They could do better.
Mm-hmm.
They could have did better. You know, and the situation never arose to where I could. But I tell you what,
it's different.
No,
It's different.
Not really.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
still moving back to your fucking hometown.
You didn't have dreams about it.
I have nightmares about going back to that fucking town.
Well,
I hate
which
that
is
place.
why you don't go back. I'm having dreams that I should go back.
No, I have dreams about Detroit Lakes like every week of my life.
Well, maybe you should go back.
No. Why would I go back?
45 fucking minutes.
There's something inside of us that says we should go back.
It's 45 miles away from here, and he goes back twice a year.
It's like that's pretty much true, yeah. Like, I'm just thinking of from Lost in the
Do you really have
later
dreams about
season. Oh yeah, I have dreams about high school like literally every week. It's an extremely common thing for me.
Why do we have that?
It literally is because when you grow up there, those things are imprinted in your brain. Those are memories.
So is it just like, are we just trying to dump them out of our brains? Or are we just trying to, is it just a random
It's just
fucking...
no. It's just because it's always it. Like I said, you could have Alzheimer's and you'll dream about it because that was your formative years, and so that shit is imprinted on your brain.
It's fucked up, man.
I'm telling you, dude.
I don't like it.
You shouldn't. I don't mind it because I mean Detroit Lakes was fine. I don't want to move back there, but
Well, like I said,
it's better than
I think it's your subconscious
it's
saying,
better than Napoleon.
I think it's our subconsciouses saying, move back.
Mapleton's better than Napoleon.
You build
Yeah.
it, then they will come. Build it,
First
they will
off-
come.
Why do you think that you should listen to your subconscious anyway?
Yeah, you're right about that.
You totally
My
missed.
subconscious sucks.
Oh, nice shot, idiot.
If I'm listening to anything,
I know,
Usually when it hits, it's over here. You know what?
if there's anything I'm going to listen to, it's going to be my subconscious. It's going to be my deja vu is fucked up.
You know what? We're gonna
Deja
start
vu
sending-
is weird.
What if we start sending you like? So you got to keep your phone like on to both of our phone calls overnight, and we'll send you subliminal messages while you're sleeping. But next thing you know, that might be fucked up because next thing you know, you're taking dick in the ass, and you're
Yeah.
What do you mean
My
next thing you know?
subconscious
It's like
tells me to take in the ass.
he's taking.
yes.
When we send him the texts, he's already taking a dick in the ass.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's like,
no.
oh yeah, no. I'm,
So what he does, what he's supposed to do, he keeps his phone hooked up to like Bluetooth, and when we could call him, and we're like, you know, we won't blow that guy. We totally won't
Yeah.
blow him.
how many guys have you blown?
Okay,
by the
haha.
way?
You guys are so funny. This is a serious fucking subject.
No, I'm telling you,
Just
it's
Wayne
It
Newman.
is.
It's just Wayne Newman.
Do you guys?
Yeah.
What do you have dreams?
Yeah, but I don't dream about going home.
What do you have dreams about?
Well, you heard one of my dreams. That one was
Well, yeah,
fucked up.
yeah. You got fucking pregnant.
I got knocked up by a couple. I'm not sure which girl it was from high school. Got knocked up by one of them. Yeah.
but
that
notice it was someone from high school. It's because
But there wasn't. It wasn't. It had nothing to do with actually being in Williston. It just had to do with two certain people I knew from high school.
yeah, but and that's what I'm saying is because those people were there like during that time where your brain was just ready to fucking absorb everything, and they were there every day. It just gets imprinted on your brain.
Have you guys ever had a dream where it forecasted the future? Deja vu shit.
I've had fuck, I can't think of it.
Unfortunately, yes, and
Explain that to me.
Nope.
What's the science behind that fucking...
it's because we live in a simulation.
Hey, maybe. You know what?
Honestly, I'm not fucking kidding. What is the science behind that?
I don't know that.
It happens to everybody.
It does, yeah.
Why aren't we talking more about that?
I have no idea, dude.
Explain that to me, Jason.
Did you try
I
morning
mean-
relief?
I'm gonna just make a plea to our simulation overlords right now. If we are in a simulation, please just turn it off.
Yeah.
Just turn it off.
Unplug it, plug it back
At,
in.
at what point hasn't somebody tripped over the power cord?
Yeah,
You know.
it is not going well right now. Okay, guys,
Yeah,
turn it off.
Just shut it down. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm done. I'm exhausted.
I'm tired of this shit.
No,
we might.
serious fucking question.
No, we might be in a simulation. Okay, because
Your buddy Elon Musk believes that we are.
Your butt.
well, he's basically retarded. So I don't take anything.
I'm not a big fan of him
Yes,
either.
but he's like the most outspoken proponent for that we're living in an alien.
He is, but he's not an expert on it.
Well, nobody's an expert on it.
No, there are
Right.
AI. There are like AI experts and shit who.
No, we're
like,
not talking about AI. We're talking about our
Well, but we
life
would
and
be-
our whole reality
there's
as
no way
being
that's-
a
Yeah.
simulation.
Yeah, but we would be like constructs of AI if that was the case. We would be like
could-
ourselves would be artificial.
For all we know, we could be in a bad video game.
We
Maybe
might
a
be.
Sim.
Yeah, that's a fucked up video game.
Yeah, they made me.
But-
They gave me a small dick. They didn't give me a lot of money.
Oh yeah,
But the only thing they gave
Give you
me
Bud
was
Light to drink.
my great kids, my wife, my family, my friends, and the ability to be able to drink beer.
yeah
And they let me grow up during one of the coolest fucking
eras.
eras
Yeah.
for music ever.
Yeah.
No, I do have to say something happened yesterday that I think may point to us being in a simulation because I think the
Did you watch Matrix?
it wasn't the Matrix,
Was it
but
the red pill or blue pill?
no, I think
Stupid fucking movie.
I think something bugged out yesterday,
Oh.
and it happened in the WNBA skills competition.
read
about this.
Yes.
37 points.
She hit
27
20
29.
She hit 20 straight 3-pointers. I watched it. It was fucking
She holds the
incredible.
record for WNBA and
NBA.
NBA.
Yeah, that's not.
Steph Curry is second with 31. She had 37.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
I
unbelievable.
don't think an outside force had anything to do with that.
No, I think the software bugged, and they were like,
We're gonna make this chick better than the greatest,
they-
greatest shooter in the league.
they caught it like partway through, like, holy oh,
I gotta let it go now. Gotta let this shit roll.
it was incredible.
Yeah, it was. It was impressive.
But then on the same day, Steph Curry drops a fucking hole in one.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Actually, that was probably
I
today.
hit a hole in one.
No, you didn't. You've never had a hole
Yes,
in
I
one.
have.
You have not.
Yes, I have, Lucas.
Mini golf does not count.
No, it was a real hole.
I don't believe it.
Osgood. 20.
How old was she? That doesn't count.
God damn you, Jason. This was a real thing.
You got a hole in a 1-year-old?
Oh,
Wow.
You sicko. You fucking
You are
sicko.
going to hell.
fuck it.
Pocket.
No.
Pocket.
No response.
I'm not a good
You're
golfer,
you got-
but I did fucking hit a hole in a
Did you really?
I've hit a lot of holes in one time. So
Do you actually have a hole in one in golf?
I do.
Damn.
he did tell us about it.
I told you about this.
Yeah.
I just don't remember. I don't listen when
You
you're talking.
Tiger Woods.
Yeah. Some fucking friend over here.
What a
right?
dick, huh? What a son of a bitch.
I don't even.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Just 90% of the time, like when you show up to trivia or something, I don't know who you
Yeah.
are
He
until
doesn't
you say your
listen.
name.
Lucas never listened to anybody.
Until the server comes over and is like, Justin, you want a Bud Light?
Yes. Yes, I do.
That's how I remember your
Yes, I
name.
do. No, I don't want one of those woke Bud Whites.
So,
Now let's.
there's one thing that I know that we were kind of kicking around earlier to talk about was
Oh, you're talking about that little stray dog that we were kicking around?
I kicked that thing.
Fuck.
Oh,
Punted that little bastard.
Yeah, we
Fucker.
we gone.
It's like Jack Black in
So-
Anchorman when he punted him off.
What do you love?
So, so if you guys, if anybody doesn't know, there was local news that happened yesterday, and we have to
Yeah.
bring it up. We have to. There was a car accident here in South Fargo, and when the cops showed up to kind of
It's routine. Yeah, it's routine.
How about-
Like, hey, there's a
Yeah, I don't.
Big car
I don't think
accident, like-
any of us know enough about the situation to even comment about it.
It's already been.
Oh yeah, I
out
just
on
read
Route-
it. I read the story.
Like,
There was a car accident. The guy blew through the fucking intersection, hit a car, and when the cops showed up, he whipped out a fucking AR and blasted four people.
Grabbed an AR from his car and just went to
and
town.
that's why AR should be illegal.
We're not going to talk about this
He
right
killed. He killed
They
one of the
should be,
cops.
now. No, they shouldn't be, but
They should
that
be.
is your opinion.
I agree
so-
with Justin on this.
They
You
should
both,
be illegal.
that's both your opinions. We're not going to get into that.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't, huh?
But what I'm saying is that out of the 4 people that were killed,
Well,
five.
shot
Five.
that were shot.
yes,
By the
one was a cop and one was the assailant. Let's
Yeah.
put it that way. And so there were a total of 3 cops shot, and then a innocent bystander, and then the shooter. Just out of fucking nowhere,
Yeah.
the guy just fucking.
Like, he just waited until the cops got there. Once the cops showed up, then he's like, you know what?
Yep.
See, we don't
Spray
know
and
the
pray.
full story. We don't.
That is
I don't
the
even
story.
think we can comment on it.
No, I think that's
That is the
that's
story.
A pretty,
That's
It's not. We don't know the story.
we need to find out more about who the guy was.
What caused it? Yes,
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
that, but that's
But
a story on its own.
he shot at the fireman that showed up.
Yeah,
He hit one of the trucks. He didn't hit any of the firefighters.
We don't know a
but-
motive. We don't know. It's too soon.
I
to
don't
tell.
think there was much of a
Too
motive.
soon to tell.
Or, like you said earlier, it could be he was
Yes.
wanted for something. Maybe he had a warrant or something. Was just like,
And not just a regular
Yeah.
warrant. He may have had a fucking...
Yeah.
Because, so they raided his apartment last night. They sent in drones. They sent in robots and shit. But they had the ATF, the FBI, and the
U.S. Marshals.
U.S. Marshals.
Yep.
So I believe that the guy probably was a wanted fugitive of some sort. That he was... Why else would they fucking have that, Justin? You're sitting there shaking
No,
your
I
head.
don't think he was a fugitive before all this shit. I think
There was that guy that got that cop that got shot downtown. They didn't bring all those guys in. They knew they had the cops and they had the sheriff's department. That was it.
doesn't mean
it could just be the fact that he just opened up on the cops
Right.
when they got there.
Yeah.
It could just be like maybe they thought we got to be extra careful
There was
because
20
Right.
other cops there.
That's yeah.
also
that showed up.
also
But what I'm saying is that when the shit went down when they raided his house, why was the FBI there? Why was the ATF? Why was fucking the U.S. Marshals there?
because it was.
It's
I'm gonna say something, and it's not politically correct, but I do think this probably went into why they did what they did at his place. His name was Mohammed. No, I seriously, I think they thought he could have ties to, like, it's an Islamic name. They could have thought, look, we're in fucking
I think
North
that's a
Dakota.
very, very, very small part of it, but
I don't know.
I think just the circumstances of it. That's why there was such a presence in it.
I don't. I mean,
place.
yes, maybe at the actual shooting, but there's got to be some other fucking reason why you have a huge federal presence
I mean,
to shake down a fucking dude's 2-bedroom apartment in South
yeah.
Park.
I mean, there's an FBI. There's a national
That's what I'm saying. Why was there,
authoritative presence here in general.
I get that, but why? When the other shooting, how about the shooting that happened last week down by Essentia? FBI, ATF, and the U.S. Marshals weren't there for that.
it
It
could
must not have been that important for them to investigate.
That's what I'm saying. This guy, I believe there was something more.
there's a possibility. It could also just be as simple as Fargo police right now are stretched super thin with
Especially
the
after
fair,
victory.
the
Yep.
fair, the street fair. There's another county fair. Like,
There's a lot going on.
like
right?
there's so much going on right now. So
Yeah,
it could just be something like that.
I was walking with the wife down at the street fair today, and the only police presence I seen was towards the end, and it was just 2 sheriffs.
Damn,
And
how many people did you kill then?
Like
Since
7.
there was nobody.
Oh, but
Fuck,
it
this
was.
is my time.
I didn't have a gun. I was stabbing bitches.
That's the way to do it.
There
Keep
you
it
go.
keep it quiet and plausible deniability
Right.
when you do a little
Hey, what
like
me?
Wasn't? Yeah. Holy shit! Where'd that guy
Jason
go?
knows. He knows.
Wasn't me.
I just saw that guy. He's running.
Yeah.
He's running the other.
What's all over your hands, sir? I just had some French fries as ketchup.
All right.
No, I was trying
You're
to.
down, sir.
I was putting pressure on the wound after that guy stabbed her.
But yeah, there was literally the whole time, because usually during a street fair, my mother and father-in-law told me that you see a cop every so often, right? Like an actual police officer.
Yeah.
And right before we, like probably 20 minutes before we actually got to our pickup to leave, was when we finally seen, and we were there for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and we finally seen a sheriff deputy, 2 of them. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I really wanted to go up there and shake their hands and, say, hey, I fucking support you guys, and I'm sorry what happened. But at the same time, you don't want to fucking bring that shit up to people who are actually having to, they're working.
Yeah.
Who the fuck knows when people start going up again,
Yeah. Like,
There's no way to stop. I mean, we don't live in a perfect world.
No.
But this
can't
is
stop this shit.
This is probably the worst thing that's happened in Fargo and
since like 2008, when there was a cop killed in like North Fargo. It was a Schumacher guy that fucking killed a cop. It was. I'm guessing.
You're talking about
could be 2012. Yeah. Could be 2012. Oh yeah, this guy
deserved.
He was a dick though.
It's actually it's funny that I said that because I'm being serious. It was because I worked with a.
Well, there was another cop that was shot here like 4 or 5 years ago downtown. Shot in the alley.
This one's just. You have to feel the guy was only like 3 months on the job or something. Like
April.
Yeah, he was a just young kid.
Yeah.
Well, prayers to his family.
Yeah.
You go into that profession, you gotta expect that to happen.
So you guys know I'm not a fan of police in general. Like
I'm not either. But
no, I think in general the whole institution of police is corrupt.
It is, but you need it.
You do. You absolutely do. I don't believe the people that say abolish the police.
No.
That's like I can get behind that as something that's like 1,000 years down the road when we have a perfect society that maybe we don't need police anymore. That's just not. No, that's just not reality.
Well, so the United States has the most heaviest armed police state in the world.
Yeah.
That's like in England, a cop's not allowed to carry a gun in England or Canada, I believe, even. Unless they think that they're gonna, like, if they're serving like a warrant, or if they're going after somebody that they know that might be armed, then they get issued a firearm. But you got these police here in United States who are walking around they got their sidearm, and they probably got 2 or 3 magazines with them. They got pepper spray, they got tasers, they got their fucking billy club.
There are police departments that have armored fucking vehicles.
Yeah.
Like
you will never get rid of all crime.
No, that's not possible.
And most police cruisers have a locked up shotgun on the front seat in front of their car. And a lot of them, if I remember right, even have military issue ARs. The ones that actually go fucking full automatic.
Yep.
But they're locked in the back seat or in the trunk.
In the trunk, yeah.
Yep.
So we have the most gun violence, they say, in the country. But when you're going to other places, there's other places out there that have, like, walking down the street with an AK is fucking normal.
Yeah. Nobody.
Where is that?
Middle East.
Yeah.
They're not walking around.
Oh yeah, no. You should watch wedding videos from like Saudi Arabia. They have fucking automatic, and they hold them up and shoot them, and then
even after
it goes wild, and they end up killing wedding guests and shit because they're all a bunch of
the
fucking.
Middle East.
In Africa.
It's not in America.
I'm not saying that it is in America. I'm just saying
we are far and away the most heavily armed nation.
Yeah. We got it good. We got it good. All things considered, all the bad shit, we have it pretty goddamn good. As good as you're gonna fucking get.
And unfortunately, with a badge, you're gonna get one bad egg in every group.
Yeah.
in every dozen, where you
can't get rid of all the bad people.
The problem that I have, and this goes back to my problem with like policing in general, is they do so much to protect the bad eggs. That's what pisses me off.
Yep. To back up the cop. Up the cop,
dude.
Like they just if they would just be straightforward and just weed out the guys that are assaulting fucking the guys that they're trying to arrest and shit, like, man, cops would be so much more respected. Yeah. But it's the fact that it doesn't matter. They can
abuse their
they
authority.
can pull someone over and the guy could just start running away and they'll just shoot him in the back. Boom, boom, boom. And
not all the time.
Not all the time.
There's a bad egg.
It happens, but
it does happen.
They go to bat defending him when it should just be like, no. But we don't teach you to just shoot somebody that's running away.
I just watched this video the other day. Actually, it was yesterday, where this there's a lot of the videos like on YouTube where they're watching, making sure the police are
like First Amendment auditors and stuff. Yeah,
and I seen this guy. He was videotaping something outside of this business, but he was on the sidewalk. He said, and apparently this guy had fucking kind of pushed him to get the fuck out of here. Quit doing this shit. And so he got off property, apparently, and these sheriff deputies show up, and he kept asking these, their questions. But the guy was being a dick. I mean, he literally would call it, you're being a fucking idiot. You're fucking stupid, shit like that.
Yeah. I watch a lot of, like, those auditor videos and stuff, and I understand what they do. I understand why they do it.
Right.
The ones that act like assholes, I get that technically that is your right.
Right.
But
So what had happened was, now this guy had dealt with 2 different sheriff deputies at this point, and he's kind of being an asshole. But the cops are just like, whatever. Well, I want that guy, brought up on charges. He assaulted me, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So where were you when this happened? He goes, I fucking told you, shit like that. Well, anyway, so this 3rd sheriff deputy, I'm not sure if he was actually the sheriff or what, but he shows up, and he kind of gets like into this guy's face, and this guy keeps like, hey man, don't back up. And he goes, no, I just like getting close to people when I'm talking to them so I can understand. And the guy on the camera was like, yeah, but get the fuck away, and he back, and finally I think he called him a fucking idiot, and then finally that guy was like, you know what, you're done. And he started arresting him, and he's screaming, help, dropped his camera and all this shit. Find out that after all this happened, they arrested the guy. The guy pressed charges on all the cops.
Get a big payout on that shit.
The one cop that arrested him lost his fucking job.
Good.
The other 2 were suspended without pay for whatever else. But here's the worst part about it. When the guy was getting his camera back and he went to court, all the fucking videos
deleted it.
They were deleted, right? So this guy, apparently he's a computer fucking genius, was able to fucking find the deleted files off of his memory card or whatever. And then, but that's videos of the fucking cops, they deleted it.
And honestly, I think the way we could fix policing in this country, if we just made them, anytime that they get sued for violation of rights and shit,
pension.
Yeah. You know who pays? You know who pays for it? It's the taxpayers. It should come straight out of their pensions.
Yep.
Yeah.
That will fucking stop them in a heartbeat.
I think most of them mean well.
Most do. The problem is that there's so many who are just
the very few that abuse their power.
But they also,
and they're protected by the ones that do mean well.
Yes.
They actually, there's a lot of people who call the police in the United States the largest gang in the country.
Yeah, and there are places like fucking L.A. Right. The L.A. Sheriff's Department is one of the...
And they're getting fucked right now.
They're one of the biggest fucking gangs in this country.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anyway, gentlemen, why don't we go ahead and take a quick break?
Let's take a pee break.
We're going to take a pee break, and we'll be back with you.
Hey, folks, we're the drunks versus the world.
The naysayers say that our feeling vibe is not conducive to a business partnership.
Cons, once, and runs.
And so I ask, what the fuck is?
Have I seen you before?
Maybe in a previous life.
Did you steal my Jello?
No.
We left it at the old folks' home.
At the old folks home during that gangbang.
During the gangbang.
Oh yeah, the gang man. Yeah.
Never be the pivot man at a fucking old folks home gangbang.
We played pool. We lost, I think, and then she stole some person's coat from the bar.
Oh, wow.
And then I decided to go with her to Walmart of all places, and she starts fucking taking clothes and stealing them and putting them in her purse and ripping off the fucking tags.
Is that where your life went wrong? You started hanging with
I
a
think
bad
maybe
element?
Probably before that. Before that.
No. I suppose she'd still bitch at her boyfriend. The robot gets all the fun parts of the relationship.
Oh, but fuck that, dude.
Go to our website, drunksversustheworld.com. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can listen to us on Spotify, Anchor, Amazon, iTunes, and Good Pods, and wherever else you listen to podcasts.
Dude, that was kind of sick. We should actually start
that
fucking
was pretty
podcast.
awesome. Fuck yeah, let's do that.
That was fucking totally unprompted. We just winged that shit.
Right?
We got to do it.
Absolutely.
We got to do it. Let's start this shit. And say hi to your moms for me. Man, I was going to cut you in, too.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with Drunks versus the World. And I have something I really want to fucking discuss with you.
Before you go any further, can I get a shot of Fireball?
Is it about your mom?
Jesus Christ, Lucas.
Because I have something I'd love
Well,
to...
your mom says that every time, too. Jesus Christ.
I've got some itching that I would love to talk to your mom about.
Yeah. I walked right into that.
I got some itching. I need to talk to your mom about.
Did you want a Fireball, Lucas?
Sure.
There you go.
Not for you.
Fucking Fireball. I've had enough. I've had enough.
No, we're catching up to you now. I'm catching up.
I am way above your level.
I'm catching up. Cheers.
There you go.
I'm getting pretty
Here we
toasty right now.
Here we
Yeah,
go.
because he started at 9 and
True. And we got Lucas, and we got Jason drinking the Fireball, and Jason scores first. Smooth. So.
Holy fuck, I threw that
Jason,
like...
I'm going to make it.
My God.
So you're throwing like that Twins pitcher that's throwing 105 miles an hour.
That's exactly what I was going for.
except
You see that
not
shit?
the strike zone, though.
Hey.
I did see that, yeah.
He had some in the strike zone. Even the ones that weren't in the strike zone, they were swinging at because they just had to guess.
True. They should have never traded a rise, but
Oh my God.
We digress.
Anyway.
Anyway.
So, Lucas, this is... I shouldn't say Lucas. This is a kind of a political topic.
No, I'm always down to talk about
Kind
politics.
of a political topic.
Here we go.
Have you heard of this movie, Sound of Freedom?
How the fuck dare you? No, I have heard of it.
I've heard of it. I just don't know.
What have you heard of it?
I've heard a lot of dumbass conspiracies about, they're trying to shut it down.
Is this a new one with Jim Caviezel?
Yeah.
Okay. But I just don't know what it's about. So
It's about human trafficking. It's based on a guy that actually does this.
okay.
And, like, he rescues people from human
Right.
quote unquote
Rescues.
rescues them, but then he puts them right back into the same situation that they came from, so that they end up right back in human trafficking because he doesn't provide them any resources.
That is my question for you fellas. Do you think this is a conspiracy or not?
No.
Because there are reports out there that this human trafficking movie, I have not seen the movie, but there are reports out there that say this human trafficking movie with Jim Caviezel, directed by the one and only Mel Gibson.
Oh, really? I didn't know he did.
Yeah,
Okay.
The Jew hater Mel Gibson.
They're saying they.
So were the people that were
Big
being
Hollywood.
trafficked, were they Jews? Because he hates them.
Oh yeah, he fucking despises Jews.
They are saying that I've seen videos of it. That
human trafficking?
they're shutting the AC down while people watch this videos. They are doing other things, shutting the AC down. They are
Turning the movie off.
That
Like,
malfunctions with
It's-
watching the movie?
I'm gonna throw.
Do you
cold,
think this is legit?
I'm gonna throw cold water on it right off the bat.
I don't know anything more about it. I mean, maybe the actual topic of it.
It's a child trafficking movie.
Right. That I have opinions about, but the stuff that you're talking about, like the stuff that was going on during the theaters while they were screening the show, that I cannot.
There's a lot of reports about it, though.
Yes, there's a lot of reports about it, but let me just throw some cold water on this right now.
First of all, before you go, Lucas? I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you. What's the name of this movie again?
The
Sound of Freedom.
What were you going to say?
So what I was going to say is the things that people are complaining about are things that literally happen to every single movie that has ever been released. I've been to multiple movies. I've been to like 3 or 4 movies where the picture cuts out or something. Like, it happens.
It's happened to me a couple times.
We
With
don't.
the AC going out?
I've been in, Detroit Lakes. Fuck. I've been there. We just don't complain about it because it sucks. It happened. But that happens, I guarantee it happens to every single movie. There's how many tens of thousands of theaters? There's going to be a theater that the projector fucks up.
Yeah.
Or the AC fucks up.
So you
That's
don't
what
think
happens.
this is a thing?
No.
You don't think
No, I think it does. I think
Hollywood is...
I think it does. I think it does more to hurt their cause to let people watch the movie. Because I think it's just that stupid.
You know,
you think it does more cause to let them watch the movie?
Yeah, I think it's worse. I think it looks worse if people actually get to watch the movie because it just is. It's so over the top. Like, it's dumb.
It's first of all,
I haven't seen the movie.
But check this out. So what about Taken?
I haven't seen
the
that.
movie Taken with
Never saw
Liam
Taken?
Neeson. It's about how his daughter and her friend go overseas for school, I believe.
Yeah,
and they
in
get
Paris or something.
they meet this dude, and he's all buddy with them, and then he turns around and finds out that he's not really a recruiter, but he's one of those guys who finds these young girls for human trafficking, right? And Liam Neeson is just like, he gets a frantic phone call from his daughter, and his daughter's telling him this, and he's like, all right, here's what's going to happen. And he lists off these 2-3 things, and then the fourth
And
thing
he's like,
is,
they're going to take you. Yep.
and then, so after the phone call, like he starts getting ready to do his shit. He gets a phone call from the kidnapper somehow, or maybe they picked up her phone or something. He literally says, I have a very special set of skills.
It's a sick movie.
And it's
it's
basically it's literally the same thing as this movie.
Do you
The only
think...
difference is that these are about a little boy and then his sister, and Jim Caviezel is a like a law enforcement. While
Is he in Taken? Jim Caviezel?
No. But what I'm saying in Taken, it has to do with a teenage girl that's probably 16, 17 years old.
Yep.
And her dad goes, apparently he maybe operated outside of the law.
A little bit.
Bit.
Right.
Maybe did
Do you
some
guys
extra
think this is an
judicial
actual
murder.
legitimate issue in Hollywood or just in general?
In Hollywood?
I'm going to...
What do you mean in Hollywood? Like
Because that's who's being attacked here.
So, Jim Caviezel,
Yeah.
right?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you realize he was struck by lightning while filming The Passion of the Christ, right?
Does that change the fact that...
I'm just saying, for someone as religious as he is, he should have seen that as a sign. Okay?
Stop acting.
God was pissed, okay? God was
Does
pissed.
that mean that
I
he's
don't know
wrong
this
about
God you're
child
talking about.
trafficking?
I'm just saying, if God
I get
exists,
it. I get
he's
it.
fucking pissed. And
God damn.
are you really gonna buy into a movie that is lead acted by, again, Jim Caviezel, who literally believes that liberals are drinking the blood of babies? Like,
Well,
Yeah.
forget about that.
Yeah.
Forget about that.
He goes
And-
off about what's her name, Chrissy Teigen and her
Steph
husband.
Curry.
and I just want to make it clear. I'm not exaggerating what he believes.
Oh,
he
he's fucking
literally believes that liberals are drinking the blood of babies.
But forget about that.
To keep their youth.
Yeah.
right.
To be
No,
immortal.
I can't forget about that because that's
hell is that?
it takes an incredible amount of like fucking.
You don't believe that either.
No, of course I don't believe anyone's drinking the blood of babies.
Nobody?
It's called. So they're saying that there's a certain type of. I think it's called endochrome or whatever, echochrome.
Adrenochrome. That's what they say.
And so there's and it is only in children of a certain age, and
Yeah.
so that they sacrifice, they drink the blood of it, and this adrenochrome apparently is to slow the aging process and keep you whatever.
Right.
And
Young
that's-
forever.
But that's what. Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
The idea that they actually wholeheartedly believe that. I'm sorry, like, you've lost the plot. You're just not a credible person anymore.
Right.
That's Jim.
Maybe so.
That's Jim Caviezel. That's the Sound of Freedom.
Forget about that. What about the
can't.
child trafficking part?
Oh, it's terrible.
It's horrible.
But again,
Does that exist
it
yes.
does. Yes.
It's
in Hollywood?
It's Hollywood's not perpetrating it.
I don't know. I mean, there's possibility.
There are definitely, of course, there's going to be
Some sick fucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's going to be people that are doing that. It's Hollywood is not where the real problem lies.
Let's be honest here. Fucking Hollywood is they are not all what do you want to call it? Prim and proper
have a moral
and
compass.
the most.
We shouldn't be.
You sit there, look at some of these fucking people in Hollywood, and you're wondering how the fuck are you famous to have with some of the fucking beliefs that you have. And I get it. But I'm not talking.
Yep.
I'm not talking like religious. I'm just talking about some of the fucking. Look at that Terrence Howard.
Oh yeah,
That fucking dude.
What is
He's
he
such-
thinks?
Forgot about him.
He thinks
number-
1 times 1 equals 2. 1 times 1, not
Yeah.
1 plus 1.
Yeah.
He thinks 1 times 1 equals 2.
He had an ex-girlfriend who, maybe it was ex-girlfriend, ex-wife, whatever, but like she was almost a captive of his because he was trying to prove something about the math. This math shit was just fucking weird.
Yep, it's literally his big theory is 1 times 1 equals 2.
Look at the movie 13.
Haven't seen it.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's with Jim Carrey. It's supposed
Oh, the number 30.
20 or 23 or 20.
23. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Or,
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
He was like, he was going fucking crazy, and he goes, everything comes back to the number 23. Everything.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
you got 700 gazillion planets and stars and all this shit. But if you divide it by this, it's 23.
Yep.
All I'm saying is there are legitimate videos and evidence out there of this new movie that are trying to stomp
Again, I'm just saying.
child trafficking.
No. I'm just saying it happens to every single movie. Every movie that is ever released will have theaters that fail, like that the projector goes out.
Go to Marcus Theater during a fucking thunderstorm, see what happens.
Yeah, it happened.
No, this is different.
When I went to Avatar, the fucking
You're telling me
to
that
Avatar.
you believe that again the black fucking government is trying
Black Hollywood
Black-
is trying
black
to
is
block
trying to block this movie.
There is evidence of the AC doesn't work in the theaters anymore.
no, but that happens
That's
to
not
every
evidence.
movie. It happens to every movie.
It
But
happens
it's a weird coincidence.
just because it doesn't happen.
it's-
Just because it doesn't happen at the theater that we have
Exactly.
2 blocks away doesn't mean it's evidence.
It's because there's going to be there's going to be 20,000 theaters for every movie, and there's like 20 of them are gonna the power's gonna go out or something.
But it's happening way too often.
No, it's not. It's only that it's
they're pushing it on you.
Maybe
exactly.
Maybe
they're just more vocal about it than
maybe
because it's a controversial.
Exactly,
it's a controversial movie.
Like right when I went to Avatar and the fucking film like melted through like.
Yeah,
I didn't think I was just like, oh shit, the fucking projector broke or something.
I heard about certain what do you want to call it? Incidences happening at theaters during actually Passion of the Christ.
Oh yeah, that's
Right.
just
okay. What about look at all the stuff that happened? Okay, the Blair Witch Project.
Yeah,
that's a perfect fucking hold on, Justin.
Yeah,
because you're telling me you're gonna sit there and tell me that you believe that fucking Black Hollywood's doing something with this freedom of fucking whatever movie, but during the Blair Witch Project, they did shut down fucking because they thought it was actually real. Guess what? It was a marketing ploy.
Yep.
And after the movie ran for say 6 months, the guys who wrote it, produced it, and everything, they literally paid $30,000. They made fucking whatever, and they turned around and said, "Well, it was all fake.
Yep,
this never happened."
Here's what I'm going to say. It goes back to it's called the law of large numbers. There's just so many theaters,
like large dicks.
So many theaters playing it. There's going to be problems, no matter what. There is going to be problems.
Chaos theory.
Yeah, and it's purely a matter of like the people that it affects. They're extremely vocal, and so they're gonna. No matter what happens, they're gonna think there's a conspiracy here. Trust me.
Hear ya.
Trust me.
I hear ya. But
I get it's a compelling.
They hooked you though, Justin. That's what they wanted to do. They hooked you.
There's evidence of it though.
No,
there's evidence of the screen going black.
All that's evidence. That's all the evidence is that somebody either fucked up or the movie, the actual recording got fucked up. Something happened. Yeah, it's that there isn't evidence of Black Hollywood.
Yeah, it's evidence, except so. If
you're
you
reading too much into it, I think.
If you went to a movie tomorrow, not the Sound of Freedom.
Say you went to Shazam.
You go to Shazam tomorrow. All right,
let's listen.
Okay,
and you're watching it, and the screen just goes out. You're not gonna go on Twitter the next day going, there's a big liberal cabal that is silencing
Shazam because he was so real that he literally electrified the whole thing at Marcus Theater.
There's so much of it. There's
it's because it's
numerous
brought out. They're allowing it to come out.
It's because
you should be on.
No,
I don't want to say you should be on my side of this, but.
I believe
you align with me more than
it's because
yes, but I don't know the story of what's actually
we don't you're
it's just because people have gotten so over the top political lately where they think it is involved in every part of their life.
I think it's time with it. I think it's tied with the Epstein shit.
Here, hold on.
Oh yeah, no,
my fucking
they're all fucking child molesters, but Jason, yes. Okay. Do you have a question?
Go
so
for it,
earlier, when we were talking about what happened downtown, okay, I told you that what happened with the ATF, the FBI, the fucking U.S. Marshals,
yeah.
And I said, I believe that there could be a reason that maybe the guy was a fugitive, and that's the same fucking thing with what you're actually kind of going with. Now, just because I believe it doesn't mean it's true, and I'm not. The liberal media isn't on my side with it because, for all I know, my thought is my thought.
But you're talking about. You don't believe it doesn't mean it's true with the mark.
Just because I believe that maybe that's why. There was a federal fucking law enforcement presence at this guy's apartment, and he was dead. Okay, so I believe that there's a bigger reason behind why. that this shit went down. You're talking about these random acts of, let's say, violence.
I don't know.
Corruption.
No.
Oh yeah, we're talking about that movie.
Yeah, the movie.
Sorry,
you're talking about random acts of fucking
second.
literally like nothing. So a movie theater fucking lost its electricity. Happens.
It's not just one.
But that's what I'm saying.
It could be 10. That's nothing though. There's thousands, tens of thousands. That happens.
You know how many movie
Numbers
theater
just say it's gonna happen.
How many movie complexes like we have here that have more than fucking 2 theaters in each building? So did it just happen to the one screening, or did it happen to the whole building?
The other thing that doesn't make any sense about that is why would the fucking theaters willingly lose money?
Yeah.
Why would they just be like, nope, we're gonna fuck this movie over?
Is, I think.
Even though it's sold out, but we're gonna.
That's where the connection lies.
No, that just makes even less sense.
With the movie theaters?
That's where the conspiracy lies.
Capitalism doesn't give a shit, man. They're gonna sell a movie.
Here's one thing. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to knock what you're believing in, but you could not tell me that there's a fucking black government that's, Marcus Theaters. They're like the CEO.
Well, it's not just Marcus Theaters.
The CEO.
Marcus Theaters is a part of
I'm just
a
using
bigger
that as an
theater.
example. I'm using that as an example where all the CEOs of all these big movie theater chains are down and they're like, all right, here's the deal.
They are all connected.
We're gonna throw a little bit of fentanyl into the popcorn, and then
No.
we're gonna shut down some random viewings of this movie.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, I get your skepticism. I do. I get it. It's not right though. When we're both sober, we'll talk about it again.
This is. Hey, we all believe Epstein didn't kill himself.
Yeah, he got
Right?
Hillary.
No, I do think he did. After the latest, like when they did the investigation, and like
Do you really think he killed himself?
I do think he
He
did.
got Hillaried.
Well, here we go. Here we go.
He totally did.
I think
Here we go.
Look, hey,
Come on,
he's
not.
He's just as likely to have gotten Hillaried as he is to have gotten Trumped. Okay, because they were both. They both
I
were.
don't know what that means.
The Clintons and the Trumps were both huge. Like they were.
Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
I
Trump
can
found
agree
out
with
what
that.
happened. He was like, "Fuck, I'm not going there again." They actually have.
Do you
video
really think
pictures of
just
fucking
Epstein is
dudes.
like, well, fuck this shit.
No, I actually do. I think he was.
There's no video.
I think it was like he finally
Highly
because
secured prison.
he got such a sweet deal on this like child rape shit in Florida years ago.
Yeah.
And that's what came to light when they finally rearrested him. And I think he just
You
knew.
can't be charged with the same thing twice.
Same
jeopardy.
same exact crime. But actually, it's because he did a plea on the first one. So like,
Right?
but
I thought you meant that they were going to try to retry him for the same thing again.
no, it wasn't the exact same. It was just No, I do think he killed himself because
There's somebody who was sitting right outside his fucking room.
How do you
His
explain
fucking-
the videos that just disappeared?
it was the guys that were supposed
Just
to be.
incompetence.
So I don't know anything about the video. If you got shit about the video, send it to me.
There was
'cause I don't know.
video. There was actually they had a fucking camera that was pointed into his fucking cell.
All I remember was that
Where is it? Where is it?
the only thing I remember was that the guys that were like on duty,
Fell asleep.
basically, like they were just like, whatever.
But
Like,
those guys were been there for years, so
And-
you can't tell me that he just all.
If you have Jeffrey Epstein in a cell, you're gonna fucking keep his eye on him.
But
I'm sorry. Like,
they've been there for years, but it looks like they had also been like lazy pieces of shit for all the years that they had been
So
there.
maybe they.
Maybe.
Hey.
Maybe.
I don't.
I got a
It doesn't
question.
matter to me. He's dead.
I got a question.
Good.
I got a question.
Oh, I can't wait.
Lottery.
Did we win?
$800 and some million that Justin's not getting a dime.
Did we win the lot? Oh my god!
I don't want your fucking filthy lottery money.
You're gonna regret saying that.
Yeah. So, Justin, if you were to win tonight for $800 and some million, you probably take home. You'll probably take home a little under $4 million. Okay.
No, 400 million.
Yeah,
Yeah.
400
Not
million.
four.
That's what I meant. What would you do? What was the very first thing that you would do? Hookers.
Honestly,
He'd go
man,
see- I think he'd go see The Sound of
I would
Freedom.
give it back to.
I think he'd go see The Sound of Freedom.
He'd go buy the fucking theater and make sure that everything's working and correctly and pre-screen it and be like, oh, it's good, let's watch it.
There's
You guys, I fucking hate you guys.
But no, what was the first thing you'd do if you won? You were taking home over
Honestly,
400 million.
you laugh at me when I say this, but I would give it back to the people. I really would.
well, not all of
I
it.
would-
We would also give it
But,
back.
I mean, yeah, what I want a little bit for myself and for you guys and my friends.
A little bit, yes.
But I couldn't live with myself for not giving back to the people.
no,
right.
we've already come to the conclusion. Like,
We would do some stuff.
if we won that, like, we would.
donate.
I buy a
yeah.
great piece of land.
Okay.
I would expand my piece of land. I give it to my friends.
but
And I would try to help whoever would need help.
the question is what is the very first thing you would do?
I would.
I mean, because
The first
You-
thing, I would go to the northern and buy.
See,
a fucking
there you
house.
go.
That would be the first.
That's
thing.
what I'm saying. Is that
But
we're not.
I would contain myself.
You'd go. Oh, really? I thought you'd go to there and just fucking jerk
Buy 'em
off.
all.
Just jerk off on stage and be like, "Hey, now you can't stop me all day."
It's just like, did you guys see Don Iger this week?
Me, Lucas, and Justin just won the lottery. Where are you guys going? We're going to Justin.
Bob
He just
Iger.
bought all the fucking. Justin
Bob
just bought
Iger.
all the fucking strippers. We're going to Justin's house.
Like Bob Iger is a piece of
This-
fucking shit.
This goes to the Writers Guild strike, and
Yes.
the actors
Yeah.
joined him now. The actors
He's
joined
just
him.
like, oh, they're unrealistic bullshit, Bob.
What
You
Bob
guys, the writers get bent.
what Bob Iger said was so fucking dumb. He was
So
like,
dumb.
they're being unrealistic, asking for what they want, and he said
Yeah.
that's disturbing to me. And I saw,
Just that's disturbing
I saw,
itself.
so when he said that, I saw the writers right now. A Hollywood writer makes an average of $69,000 a year
Yeah.
writing scripts for Hollywood.
Depending on the writer.
Yeah, this is just average over the whole.
Right.
Bob Iger makes $74,000 a day,
The guy is.
Well,
and he's
is he the one writes for The Simpsons?
no, he's the
he's
CEO of Disney. And he's the,
Oh my God,
and
yeah.
he's out there saying what they're asking for is disturbing.
Yeah, he was just so fucking convicted about it. He was,
It's
Look at what fucking. Oh my God. So
CEOs should be hung from the trees.
the creators of the guys who created Big Bang Theory, also one of the writer was also a writer for 2.5 Men and a few other places, right? They get some of those writers. They're making hundreds of thousands per episode
Yeah, if
to
you,
write that. Would it be a 30-minute
Yep.
script or an hour script?
Yep.
Look at the writer for fucking Yellowstone. He literally,
Great show.
I just read this like a few weeks ago. So I know you probably haven't seen it. You watched it?
Yep.
Okay. There's a ranch in Texas called the Sixers. It's 666, the 4 sixes, right? Well, he wrote this ranch into that
into Yellowstone, yeah.
into Yellowstone, right? And he absolutely loved it. The guy's never owned a fucking ranch, never owned a shit, but he was an actor, which he was a mid-level actor who did a little bit of stuff here and there, right? And he turned around and he started writing these Yellowstone and all, and he fucking, his shit went up. His fucking worth went up, making all this fucking money. And so where the Sixers ranch comes from, or situation I was talking about, is he was worth like fucking, like what they say, like $90 million at this point. And the people who actually owned this real ranch called the Sixers, the 4 Sixes down in Texas, decided they were done. They were going to sell it. And we're talking like over 10,000 acres and horses and all this shit. They were going to sell it for over $300 million. And he said, deal. He turned around and he went and found the fucking money where they wanted like $360 million for this ranch. And he was like, I'm like $100 million short. And he decided to pull all the money that he owned, took out other loans and shit.
It's just greed.
And he bought the fucking thing, right? Now this guy, I mean, so he
got man. I think about there's a few things I've wanted to buy that I've just been $100 million short, right? And I can't get the backing.
But he was able to pick up the rest, get the rest, you know. So I could see where some of these writers probably have a problem with saying, okay, but then you look at that same writer who, okay, they had a pilot get picked up. You know what? If you created a TV show and if you write a pilot, you write so many episodes, they will literally, if the thing gets picked up by a fucking network, they give you a huge amount of money at the beginning. It may not be, well, when I say huge, I say like, it could be anywhere from 10 to fucking few $100,000.
They're just basically buying the show from you.
Right. And then they want you to write.
Yeah.
So, okay, so what if this writer sat there and he was like, okay, I was given $200,000 for my right to this TV show, but I was only getting $10,000 a fucking episode to write for. Wait a minute. Okay, so you're gonna bitch. You were literally you wrote, so say 15 episodes. You made $150,000 off the writing part, but you got $200,000 involved right before that. So you made $350,000 in a year. You see what I'm saying?
That's good. That's really good. But that's also on the minority of writers. Right. But I think back to Friends, which I'm sure the writers are like living a good life on that. But like,
I don't know.
They wrote the scripts and they were getting paid 10% of what the actors were getting.
Yeah.
Less than that even, probably. Because they were getting like $1 million an episode. $2 million an episode.
The writers for Big Bang and Two Broke Girls, I think it was Two Broke Girls.
Yeah,
which was one of the same writers, 2.5 Men and like one other ones. The guy's busy as fuck. But he was making probably over $1 million per episode, but he was also writing for
like 7 shows or something. Like, yeah.
Right. I mean, bitch and moan all you want. What if you fucking wrote a fucking show for, and the Lifetime channel picked it up for fucking $40,000? Oh no. You just sold a fucking, you can be considered a fucking writer.
I feel like I could write for Lifetime. I couldn't write for anyone else. I could write for Lifetime. Like,
here's one thing I think we should do. We're going to start, we've already tried it once, where Spike Network was for men. Let's not bullshit anybody. Lifetime is mainly for women.
For women, yep. And
we need a men's network, and we're not talking Playboy Network.
See, I was going the other way.
Porn.
No, I was saying we should start a network called the Lifetime Network instead of Lifetime. And it's just the same. It's the same like lowbrow shit where it's like, oh,
like you're wiping the kitchen cooking.
Yeah, or like, oh, it's a lady who she meets a guy and he beats her, and so then she has to leave the guy, and it's a big struggle.
But here's the thing. That's what Lifetime is like. What about you write the same movie, but the woman beats the man? He has.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
I like this.
Now we're talking.
Let's do it. Now we're cooking with gas.
Now we're cooking.
Or they get divorced, and the kids decide to go live with their dad, and then their mom gets all psycho, and they
Yeah.
you
I
see
wanna
where I'm
see
going
that
with it.
show.
See,
Yeah,
that's
I
the
wanna
movie
see
I want to see.
Yep. Yeah.
You know,
They don't make them like that.
no, they don't. That's where I think we should go.
That's a market that has not been tapped
the
yet.
Drunks versus the World Network.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's got legs.
Got legs.
Yeah, it's got
DV
legs.
DVW. That's our channel.
Yeah,
DVW. Let's do it.
DVTW.
I'm game.
Let's do it.
I'm game.
We're gonna do it. Well,
so.
gentlemen, I know Justin has one more thing that he would love any one of our 2 listeners to know.
Oh God, this is going to be about Jews, isn't it?
Watch the Son. I haven't seen the Son.
No, don't watch. I mean, maybe watch it. I don't know.
I'm gonna
Watch it
I'm-
and make your own opinion about
Yeah,
it.
I'm neutral on
It's a
the.
thing. It's got legs.
It's got legs.
It's got legs.
I like.
Whether you say it doesn't or not.
No, I respect like what the guy does, but there's all the other like human trafficking.
It's a real thing. It's
It
a
is.
real thing.
We
It
know
is.
that it's a real thing. We're not saying that it's not.
But
What
all
we're
the other-
saying is that the certain coincidences that you're believing in has nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah, I'm just saying everything. All of these coincidences that you're bringing up happen for every other movie.
Do you guys believe in?
And it's-
Do you believe in any conspiracies?
I believe in a lot of them. I believe in aliens.
Do you believe,
Aliens definitely
Do you think
exist.
JFK got killed?
Oh yeah, he got killed. I saw it. Okay, his head got blown.
I think there was.
By the
got-
CIA.
Got blown. Yeah,
I
it
think
could
there's
have
2
been.
shooters.
It wasn't
I don't.
Oswald.
No, I think Oswald.
He was
He was part of it, but
Oswald was the
There was
shooter.
2 shooters. There was 2 shooters, I believe.
See, I don't think I believe that. I think Oswald, he was the shooter, but I think
But there's
the FBI may have been like
There's
involved
physics
with him.
behind it that actually supports that there was 2 shooters.
I don't know. I
Yes.
watched the MythBusters, and they blew a cantaloupe up.
Mythbusters.
They blew a cantaloupe up the same way.
What about the conspiracy that we didn't land on the moon?
No, we definitely.
we landed on that. That one I.
And MythBusters proved out.
There's a flag there. I mean, we
Yeah.
fucking.
You know, there's conspiracies. I know we've talked about them before, but yeah, I believe in some, but I also believe some are bullshit.
Bless.
Like the biggest world known conspiracy ever. Jesus.
is
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh that, yeah.
Yeah. The Bible.
Yeah,
I mean,
The Bible.
we'll never know. We'll never know.
I feel like we know.
we know.
I feel like we know.
Yeah, we know.
We'll never know.
We know.
He was a real guy.
He may have been.
He's a real guy.
Oh, no, he was a real guy, but the divinity part.
Yeah.
His
How can you not say he's not a real guy? All the hype. There's so
the
much hype. There's so much hype.
You're right.
There's got to be
Man.
something to it, right?
God, he was just fucking. Jesus was killing it on the fucking basketball court. He was hyped up to.
Hyping up.
I think he did better. I think he did better at swimming. He just call up his buddy Moses, and they just fucking part the Red Sea.
And he just sprinted.
Ran, motherfucker.
Everybody else is swimming in the other lanes, and Jesus is just running.
He was a hell of a carpenter too.
Yeah. See, that's one thing I do. I'm sorry. I know we were getting towards the end, but here's one thing I don't understand. Back in the day, apparently we've seen apparently some remnants of like beds and furniture, shit like that, in a manger in a what? Why didn't he? Show me a picture that Jesus made a fucking recliner.
You know how the hell?
Where's the futon? How about the futon?
You know what? How the hell are we here in the first place?
Right? I think about that
How
a
the
lot.
hell?
I already told you.
Don't give me this Big Bang bullshit either.
No. Well, there's proof of that.
Yeah, I
But I think that's just the simulation getting turned on.
just think when you look at
There's
however
something bigger than that.
however you believe that the world started or the universe started, the fact that the three of us are here right now is
It's amazing.
we've beaten
Jesus didn't say that we were gonna hang out.
we've beaten like the Powerball lottery like multiple times in a row. I mean, the odds that we would ever come to exist, it's zero. It's zero, and yet here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
And while we're here, you know what? Lucas, why don't you go and take us out?
Why don't we say hi to your moms for me?
How about that?
How about that?